Hi guys, hope all of you are doing fine out there. So today I'm not going to read about a story or discuss about a story. Rather than that, for a change, we'll talk about two different topics that I came across from my last few days of reading actually. So thinking logically, there's no much connection between the two topics, but deep inside my mind or heart, I felt there's a there's a big connection between the two topics. And first itself, I'm saying I'm not a science guy, and my findings and not findings, my readings are based on articles and all those stuffs. So if there's any wrong in my scientific facts, you can freely approach and correct me, and I'll try to correct it in my next video also. So the first article I came, not article actually, the first topic I was reading across was a great grand scheme of things called the universe. I mean, our sun, the earth, our planets, our moons, then our solar system, then our Milky Way galaxies, and the galaxies that are beyond our unreachable eyes. So, the, the photo that stuck me the most was a photo taken by a space probe that had traveled the farthest from the earth, and it had taken a photo of our earth. So, in that picture, it's a very bland picture actually, because it's a very bland picture, but in that picture you see the rays of the sun falling on a tiny dot, a very tiny dot, and that dot is among the thousand other dots that are present around. So if you see, in the grand scheme of thing, we do realize that how insignificant are we. And you should also understand that that tiny dot which we call our earth is where our dreams, our aspirations, our families, our history, our economies, our countries, our future, our past, our destiny, everything lies in that tiny dot. And the tiny dot is nothing compared to the whole great scheme of things. So, and we all know that I mean, as far as we know, or our limited knowledge, life forms only exist in Earth. So we all know that life form life forms exist on Earth on a very thin line. I mean, the factors and conditions that are needed for the existence of life are present in Earth. I mean, I'm saying from my limited knowledge. Okay, so the distance from the sun, then the liquid in our Earth's surface, then oxygen that's there in our atmosphere. I mean, oxygen is there, and carbon dioxide is also needed. Then all those sort of scientific stuff. So our life form exists on this earth on a very thin line. I mean, all these factors came together, which gave us life. I mean, I am a religious person and all, so but still, let's see through the scientific eyes now how it came into being. So our our life form on earth, and this not only includes human life, it includes all form of life, exist on earth on a very thin line. I mean, for thousands of years, this situations, I mean, these conditions have been favorable for our existence. That's how existing here. Because if you look through the universe, I mean, leave universe, look through the solar system, you see planets that are hot, that are frozen, where the temperatures are too high, where the temperatures are too less, or where there's no liquid presence, all that and this. I mean, so many are trying to go to Mars to create a habitable surrounding there. So it's not naturally. I mean, naturally there's only favorable conditions exist on Earth. So this was the first topic I was going through, and I was amazed by the things around us. I mean, I even thought of getting a telescope to start observing the stars around me, because that is the maximum to which in my reach extent I could go through. So that I was going through. Then the second topic I came across was, actually I saw it in my social media somewhere down the line. I saw it in my friend's feed or something. I mean, I forgot where I saw. So it's talking about the temperature rise in the Arctic Circle, because since our world is stuck up with coronavirus now for a while, these stories were going under the radar for some time. So this summer in Arctic, now it's actually the summertime in Arctic, The temperatures have increased on an average of 18 degrees Celsius. It is very fast. I mean, scientists had talked about this, the rise in temperature gradually over the years, but which we had seen far away is very near, it's at our doorsteps now. 18 degree on an average, it hasn't been completely verified. I mean, it'll take some time, but still, during the last month of June, the rise in temperature was around 18 on an average. It's very shocking because this all thing will influence the climatic conditions around us. And don't ever think in your mind that this is happening somewhere else and won't affect you, because just think about the virus that affected us now. It started in some place in China as of now, as per the records. And how did that virus affect your daily life now? So don't think that it happened somewhere around, somewhere else, and it's not going to affect me or anything. This everything will affect your daily life and everything. So I was going through so many research articles and topics, and they were saying that so many of the damage that we have caused is there's no going back actually. I mean, there's no turning back. It's been done. The damages, so many of the damages have already been done. So there's no way of going back. So we are going to see very horrible times in coming decades or so, and if you see it in the other scale of things also, this thing should happen in the course of Earth or anything. I mean, we came as a human race here, and and after a certain time we might go from this phase of Earth. I mean, so many articles, so many things come up saying save the earth and all those things. My dear friends, don't think about saving the earth, because earth will continue to exist for some time, if continue to exist for some more time. It's about us. It's about the climatic condition. It's about the fine thin line that I talked about you in the first. That is important for us to exist in this world. Not only for us, there are so many animals, creatures out there also. It's their earth too. It's not only our earth. So I was saying, so in the grand scheme of things, after a certain point, our human life should cease to exist. It might or might not happen, but we should not be the one responsible for our own befall actually. I mean, it's a very horrible and it's a very sad topic, because we which claim to be the most intelligent species are causing our own downfall. And so many were saying about going up to Mars, creating about Mars, Venus, and all those stuff. I mean, in later decades it will happen, but don't think that a common man like you or me is going to get there first. It's about the super rich there, and not even the rich. It's about the super rich who will go out there first, see it, they'll explore it, and if at all they are willing, we might go there. But this place is our home. This is our home, and this is the only home we have. We should do everything in our hands to somehow save it. I mean, if you ask me how to do it from tomorrow, seriously, I have no answer about it. But do the small things that we know. I mean, about the electricity, recycling, saving water, small things. Because, come on, guys, this is the only place we have home. There's no place for us to go anywhere. So only if we have this place, we can dream out our aspirations, our future, our everything. And I'm not talking about just about us, because if you think about in our generation, we might never see about this. I mean, we might never feel the great extent of this climate change or anything, because hopefully we never know till how much we'll die and all. But our future generation, I mean, our generations kept this earth for us, so it's our duty. It's a moral duty for you and me also, to keep it for some generations. So let's be responsible. Let's be aware of all these things. I mean, don't be ignorant about all this stuff. So let's be conscious about all this stuffs and take small steps or small measures to keep our home safe. I mean, if something happens to your physical home, you'll do everything in your hand to keep it safe. So how much more important it is about our earth? It's way, way, way more important. So I hope you all are aware of all the changes, and we'll take our small steps. We will say to our friends, relatives, everyone to be aware of this huge changes that's happening around us. So that's it, guys. Hope all of you will stay safe until the next video. Bye.